Genius Nation, what's going on? You guys know the deal. It's your man, Dr. Will. Let me know what city, what state, what country you are chiming in from. Even if you're watching this on the replay, let me know what city, what state, what country you are chiming in from. I'm here in the beautiful city of Phoenix, Arizona, where God vacations. So wherever you are in the world, let me know what city, what state, what country you are chiming in from. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit the subscription button. Go ahead and hit the notification button. All the things that make the algorithm go pop. Welcome to Friday, fantastic Friday, the last Friday of this year. Can you guys believe it? It's the last Friday of the year. So wherever you are in the world, let me know what city, what state, what country you are chiming in from. Welcome to Daily Insights with Dr. Will. I am Dr. Will, and today our insight, I want to end the year the way we should begin the year and the way we should start every day. I want to talk to you guys about gratitude. And firstly, I want to thank all of you for being a part of the nation, the 1,000 plus individuals that are part of this community that say, hey, I want to become a better version of myself. I want to become the best version of myself. That's what Genius Nation is about. I created this group for individuals of like minds to come together, to support each other, to cheer on each other, to applaud each other. So for the 1,000 plus individuals that are a part of the nation, Genius Nation, I want to thank you so much every single day that you show up, all the ways that you participate, all the ways that you support me throughout the year, whether it's coming to webinars, whether it's coming to live events, whether it's purchasing any of the products and services that we offer. I have a full heart of gratitude for you. And I thank you so much for being a part of my life and being a part of this community. I want to thank you for how you impact the world, the things that you do to impact the world, to make this world a better place. I appreciate your contribution to this platform, to this world. And gratitude, guys, I'm telling you, gratitude is one of those things. My grandmother, and I shared this before, my grandmother used to always say, count your many blessings, name them one by one, count your many blessings and see what God has done. A lot of times, especially for us high achievers, we're always on to the next thing, right? We're always going after the next big thing. But it's so important that we stop and we show gratitude for what we've already accomplished. And so as we close out this year, man, think about where you were last year. Think about where we were as a world last year in a pandemic, 2 years ago in a pandemic. And so think about where you were 5 years ago compared to where you are now. Think about where you were 10 years ago to where you are now. And my grandmother used to always tell us, she says, listen, all you have to do is start at the crown of your head. That's all you got to do is start at the crown of your head and begin to thank God that you're in your right mind. And then she said, thank God for your eyes that you can see and your nose that you can smell and your ears that you can hear and your mouth that you can talk and your tongue that you can taste and your teeth that you can chew, your throat that you can swallow. And she says, I'm telling you, by the time you get to your shoulders that are that enable you to hold stuff and lift up stuff, she says, you'll be in such a place of gratitude. You'll be in such a place of gratitude because it's so easy so many times for us to just, take for granted the things that we're able to do. Simply waking up and dressing yourself, waking up and feeding yourself, waking up and going for a walk, the ability to drive, the ability to read, the ability to write. We take these things, for granted, the ability to write, that you have the use of your hands, the ability to clap and hold, and all these things that we tend to take for granted. Today and this weekend, as we close out this year, you should just have a time of just gratitude. 365 days, you were able to eat and provide for your family. You're able to put gas in your car. You have a vehicle. You have access to transportation. You have access to a phone or the internet or just so many things. I've traveled around this world and been in so many different places where what we just call the day-to-day necessities of life, there's so many people around the world that it's a struggle for them to, we have hot water in our homes. We have bathrooms where many people around the world, they have to go and walk miles in some places, walk miles to get a bucket of water to bring back to their family. The things that we do so easily, something as easy as saying, I never take it for granted when someone says, Will, let's meet up and grab a cup of coffee, grab a cup of tea. I mean, we do that so easily, but in many parts of the world, they don't have that access to just say, for many, that $10 that we're going to spend on that coffee or that tea, for somebody else around the world, that's, sometimes all they get for the month. And it's hard for us to imagine sometimes, unless you've seen it, unless you've been exposed to it, we don't really think about that. There's still a war going on in Ukraine. So I'm grateful that there's not a war here on our soil. We haven't had a war, in America on our soil in a very long time. The closest thing that we've come to that is the terrorist attacks back in 2001. And that's 20 years ago. 20 years ago. Think about that. Think about that. And so we're fortunate. We are fortunate. The majority of you that are probably listening to me outside of the United States, you're in a good place. Your country's in a good place. You have access to Wi-Fi, right? You have access to so many things. And so just an attitude of gratitude, guys. I'm telling you, it'll do something for you. It'll do something magical for you when you just start to think. So many times I think about my children that are healthy. I remember when my wife was pregnant with my daughter, and the doctors thought that she possibly could be born with Down syndrome. And we literally went for months of that pregnancy, not knowing if we were going to give birth to a child that was having Down syndrome, and to give birth to a healthy baby girl who is now 20 years old. I don't take that for granted. And so I know I have friends who have children that have challenges, whether it be autism or whether it be Down syndrome, or where, if your kids are healthy, be grateful for that. Be grateful for that. I have friends who have spouses that have health conditions that make them immobile. So be thankful for that. Take full advantage. That's why I try to play full out. And so as we're going into this new year, every day, I would suggest that you get a journal. If you don't have a journal, and every day, just write down just one thing that you're thankful for. Every single day I wake up and I write in my journal one thing that I'm thankful for, And so, nation, as we end this year, once again, I pray for continued prosperity in your lives. I'm so excited about 2023. As I told you guys a couple of days ago, we're really excited about some of the things that we're going to be introducing into the nation and reintroducing to make sure we just have more engagement. I want you guys to play full out in 2023, and we want to be a part of your success in 2023. And so we're going to be doing daily things. I'm still going to come on live every morning, Monday through Friday, but we're going to be adding some other things. We're going to have group challenges. We're going to talk about goals a lot more. Maybe once a month, we'll do a Q&A. Our team is just really working to make sure we just add value to your life. We want to not take for granted that you show up inside the group. And so we want to make sure that this group is beneficial for you. So with that being said, nation, once again, Happy New Year to you guys. Be safe out there. Hope that you're surrounded by love and laughter and people that you enjoy being around. Whatever you decide to do, be safe. If you decide to just chill out by yourself, enjoy it. If you go out, please be safe out there. If you decide to go out to the clubs or whatever that is, be safe out there. And I look forward to seeing you guys in a brand new year. I look forward to seeing you in 2023. I think 2023 is going to get us back to some sense of normalcy coming outside of the pandemic. And so I'm really, really excited. Before I let you guys go, I want to remind you, we have our upcoming live event, Master the Mic, right here in the beautiful city of Phoenix, Arizona. So especially if you're on the West Coast, man, you need to make your way. Do whatever you need to do to get down to Phoenix, January 11th through the 13th for Master the Mic. I'm going to be teaching you hands-on, a very select few people, hands-on how to create $1 million keynote. And really 3 areas we're going to be focusing on: your brand, your business, and your bank account. Your brand, your business, and your bank account. I'm going to be really helping you in those areas. So listen, go to masterthemiclive.com, masterthemiclive.com, secure your spot. Meet me here in Phoenix, Arizona, where God vacations, January 11th through the 13th. For 3 days, we're going to get down. We're going to open up your business. We're going to dig deep in your toolbox of resources, and I'm going to teach you how to get things that you've overlooked in your life. And I'm going to teach you how to monetize that, right? There's categories in your life that you should be looking to monetize. If you have success in certain areas, those areas you should be looking to monetize. And I'm going to teach you guys how to do that. All right, guys, once again, Happy New Year to you, Genius Nation. I look forward to seeing you in the brand new year. Go out there and be amazing today. Let's go dominate.